Hey guys, what's up? James Rice going live. Day 2 in a row, backyard. The contractors are inside working and hammering and pounding. So I'm outside and want to say hello to you. Don't want to take a lot of your time, but I do want to share some thoughts. Simple thoughts, simple hacks, simple whatever the hell you want to call it, that you can simply utilize that when you plug it into your life's going to be better. And if you've been around me enough, you know what I mean by better. I don't know if you're going to have more stuff. I don't know if you're going to have a better watch, bigger backyard, more muscles, stuff. I'm not interested in stuff. What I'm interested in is helping you and myself build a foundation that we can stand on, that your relationship can stand on, that your parenting, your family can stand on, that your fitness can stand on, so that when the rains come, the storms come, the people are going to belittle you, demean you, mock you. When they come, you're like, I got you. I'm good. You're obviously wounded and beaten and bruised. So therefore, you want to give me some shit to make you feel better, but I'm good. You may not agree with the way I'm living and what I want to do with my time and my family, but we're good. So say what you want. So what happens in my days, I'm checking some of these messages, by the way. What up, D? See you in a little bit. Chelsea, hey, how are you? Chelsea, Will, Golden Katie Fish is up there. At least this is awesome. Here's a funny thing. First thing that went through my brain from last night's live that I wanted to share with you is, if there's one thing you can do that's more important than any others, it's show up and do. And, so for many of you, that may sound like simple and I'm doing it, but my question would be, are you really doing it? I chatted with a couple people yesterday and I was like, well, why don't you tell me what you're doing? And why don't you tell me how you're doing it? And why don't you tell me who helped you do it? And they talked about what they're doing. And they also talked about the fact that some of it they had just kind of decided by themselves and thought about it. Well, with a little bit of love, I'll bring to you and say, hey, what have you done? What have you had success at that makes you an authority or makes you in a position to choose what you do? Does that make sense? When I first started working out, I went right to the gym, went to the magazines, went to the guys who worked there who were huge and said, what should I do? When your kids are having struggles in math, chemistry, what have you, first thing you're going to ask them to do is ask the teacher. So we backtrack that a little bit. The first thing I hope each and every one of you will do will look at your world, look at your life and going, hey, how do I want it to be different? Well, we see Katie Fish on here. I guarantee you how her snowmobile world got different is she talked and worked with and quizzed and questioned people in the snowmobile world. And they said, try this, do this, talk to this person, go here. And you know what she did? She did it. Your at-home business, your keto business, your relationships are no different. Are you being teachable and trainable? Are you, whoa, there's a lizard. Are you being teachable and trainable? Are you submitting to others with more experience and more success, and let them guide and direct you? And then are you applying that daily intentional action? And it's funny, I was out with my grilling last night, and it is June, it's barbecue season. What are you cooking? What are you grilling up? And I was doing something a little different that I hadn't done forever, and it's not even that complicated, but I was just grilling up some vegetables and some onions, and I even asked, Cap, I can't even remember which kind of onions are the tastiest. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but it just took me a second to ask. And then, what kind of spices do you like on your onions? Just thought I'd ask. And then they came out amazing. Another little piece of the puzzle, I had a plant today like, I think I overwatered it. It's drooping. Called my sister. Hey, I think the roots are wet. I think I watered it too much. What should I do? I thought I knew what to do, but I Googled it and I confirmed with her because she's got the green thumb, and now the plant is out here drying out, getting the roots dried out. We'll repot it, be ready to go. But many, many, many times we're not succeeding, and we say we're doing those things, but are we really digging and doing the things? And I say that with love. And as a leader, I can see a couple people on here like Katie Fish. I'm asking you, are you then doing the activities and putting them in front of your people so they can see them and they can learn from it? They can, mimic it. They can copy it. That's what I want to do as a leader. And so one piece I need to be contented to is doing these lives. Why? Well, actually, the contractor just asked me, said, hey, what videos are you shooting? I said, oh, you know how you have your contracting business and he actually does wood slabs, like for the desks and countertops? I said, no matter how good your wood slabs are, if people don't see them, get eyeballs on them, start conversations, there's no business. So he has a Facebook page. He has, a referral program with his people. They're sharing. And so people get eyeballs on his wood slabs. I said, same thing. I'm trying to get eyeballs on what I do, on my community, and empower you to do it. But leaders, Katie Fish, just see who else is on here. If you're building a crew and team, Alicia, getting your business started, are you doing multiple things to start conversations to get eyeballs on you? Are you inviting people to join you? I'm on ketones. I'm down 10 pounds. I'm off energy drinks. Would you like to join me? And then are you encouraging your people to share? If your people aren't engaged, then you may have a huge front line, even like many of you do, and even like Tyler does, and Katrina is building. But if you don't have below your first level, it's because you're not asking your people, hey, what do you want from this? Would you like to come alongside me and do it together? And then go, cool. Let's just start by throwing up a quick picture. Let people know you're my new ride or die. Let people know that, hey, I want to hand you a sample to give it a try. In fact, I just did that with someone. And then with Corey, and then the cool thing is, I just said to her, because I want to make sure I sent the right samples, I just said to her, hey, can I ask you a couple questions? She said, yeah. I said, great. When's it time for a quick call? She said, now. I said, cool. I said, what do you think about doing with these samples? And what do you want to see out of them? And what do you want to get out of them? She said, I want to drop some body fat. I said, cool. Well, as you know, we're not going to see, night and day from 2 samples. What I'm hoping is you'll like the flavor enough that you'll order a little starter box. It's super cheap, 20 packs, 3 or 4 flavors, and it's only $100. She said, why don't I just do that? So let's rock and roll. But it starts with getting eyeballs on your people. And Alicia, Katrina, people that are new, are you inviting your people to collaborate with you, have fun with you, work with you, play with you, and help others? If not, your business is not going to grow as fast as it could past that first level. So anyway, little food for thought. The same lady I chatted with today, one thing I'm going to try to bring back around to all of you, and I bring around to myself every single day, is it starts with you. I had my buddy just say today, yeah, kids these days. To me, it's not kids these days. It's parenting these days. We make the hard decisions. And not only is it parenting these days, it's, that kind of accountability rolls back into me. Are you being accountable to where you're not having as much success as you'd like to? Why not? We'll all tell you how amazing we are in growing our business and growing our successes, our fitness, our snowmobiling, our Mexican food restaurants, our selling vibrating plates, what's up, Danny Martin? You know what I mean? We'll all tell you that it's us with our successes. How come it's not you with your failures? It is. There's nothing wrong with that. The cool thing is that means that I can change it. I can make it happen. Being accountable to me set me free. Being accountable set me free. A piece I want to read today. So, I'm a firm believer that sure, your day needs to start off with something that's going to fill your brain and fill your heart. In fact, it's funny right now. People in California are like, man, we need some sun. As you can see, it's amazing this morning. We need some sun. I sure wish the sun would shine. I'm like, dude, we have 4 or 5 cloudy days, and you guys think the world is ending. It's amazing here every day. Find something bigger to bitch about or feel like it's letting you down. Your life's, I tell people, my shittiest day is better than 90% of the world's best day. But it's because I believe that. My point is, are you moving through the day and starting your day going, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this? Or are you saying, I get to do this, I get to do this, I get to do this? Danny will tell you she was raised getting to clean her room. You had a room. You get to clean it and keep it up. I feel like each of the things I do, I get to do because it's chances for me to grow, chance for me to impact people, chance for me to earn an income, chances for me to serve others. So whatever you're going to read or watch a video or talk to someone or meet with someone, is it something that's going to lift you up? But ultimately, that lift up comes from you, not from a book, not from Ed Mylett, not from David Goggins, not from the 5-minute, whatever the hell it is. Because these pieces without an action are nothing, right? Faith without works is dead. You know, working on you and your inside game and motivation without works is dead. So I love the piece in my daily walk, which is the Bible in a day, which is my foundation of my faith. So I'm in it every day. Okay. The foundation of my piano is practicing. The foundations of my fitness are my nutrition, recovery, and my actual exercise. I'm in them every day. So the daily walk's being read every day. We're in Psalms. My favorite book really right now is my second year in it is Timothy Keller's. There's Tyler. Cool. Good to see you, bro. My day starts with my daily with Timothy Keller. I love Proverbs. It's about grabbing knowledge, putting it all in a blender, applying it daily. That is wisdom. Knowledge are just pieces. I know this. I know this. I knew this. Do you put it all together and apply it? That's wisdom. Right? Knowledge without the application, without the wisdom, is dead. So I love reading in this book, boom, Timothy Keller. Check it out, D. Every day and see what it says, and then do I apply it? So today on the 20th, so right now in Proverbs, we're talking about words. And words are so powerful. I was talking that with, I think, with Tyler and saying, hey, your brother's having success. Did you recognize him? Did you lift him up? Did you give him encouragement? Did you share his success with Justin and Katie, with Chelsea? Well, your kid gets a hit. I remember, Wolfgang was just playing Little League and Danny'd be giving me the play-by-play on what's going on with the game and what he did. Okay, awesome. Great job. I'll give him recognition. Now, people, will you do that with your spouse? Will you do that with your coworkers? Will you do that with your distributors who are now making change, who are now stepping out of their comfort zone, or as I like to call it, their uncomfortable zone? Are you recognizing them? Does two things. One, it gives them makes them feel good, and also gives them the recognition, the reassurance that they are doing the right thing. Okay, it gives them a reward for their actions. What else does it do? It alerts people, in this case, Katie Fish, Chelsea, maybe Justin, that, hey, Tyler's brother is doing some good work, taking some action. Let's jump on board and help him. There's so many good things that come out of the recognition. Are you doing it? Write that down. Anything good is an opportunity for recognition, is an opportunity for moving your business forward, right? Anything that doesn't go that great, to me, is still an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to work through it together and strengthen our bond because we trust each other. But many times it's overlooking the good and not taking full advantage of it to recognize and encourage them that we miss out on. So today, talking about words here on the 20th, however, the first from the fruit of the lips are filled with good things. Their work of their hands bring reward. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. I could just leave you with that. A perverse tongue crushes the spirit. That's what we're doing many times. And believe me, I've done it. Okay. And I never mean to, but sometimes the words, if a person's not ready for that correction, if they're not open to the coaching, then those words which are used to help, get them on the straight and narrow, they're taken the wrong way. But I want to watch it because I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to help people grow and encourage people. But anyway, words can wound, but also heal. The tongue can be a soothing tree of life. Words are like fruit or food for us. We need them to live. Most of us can remember years later the words from a passage in a book or by a friend that turned on a light, that implanted new ideas that we never forget. That's the opportunity you have, people, when your community, your family, what have you, does something right, has some success. takes a leap or a step forward, you have that opportunity then to use words that are going to encourage them and recognize them. And then from that, they're going to want to do it again. They're going to take more action. We also need words from the outside to affirm and validate us. Artist does a painting. They say, I don't care what anyone says. If she's going to truly take pride in her work, someone else will need to offer words for the praise. The word of God has a living power to relate us to God and change our minds and hearts. We do not live by bread alone, but the good words, especially those in line with God's. Are you aware of the power your words, even offhand words, can be used to either bless or harm others? Your words are important. So before you think and before you act, before you think, before you act, before you speak, ponder those words. Someone has a challenge, first words might want to be, I understand. Can I offer you a couple suggestions? But when people are succeeding, when they're taking action, they need those words of encouragement, of praise, of recognition to affirm that the actions they're taking are correct. And then what can we do with them? We can then use those words to move them forward. We can use those words to help them take more action. We can use that feeling to help them have more success. And then when we jump on a Zoom or an event, we share that with others, the whole community grows. Does that make sense? So remember that good is an opportunity for recognition, affirmation, affirming, and encouraging people. And then roll that into additional action. Make sense? All right, I'm going to rock and roll. I'm going to head to the gym. Questions, comments, thoughts, let me know. We want to Zoom, if not tonight, tomorrow. But yeah, most importantly, you need help, you want help, you want to go a little further, faster, raise your hand and reach out. Check out the Rise and Shine today. If the circle you're hanging out with is not helping you grow, is not encouraging you, is not moving you forward, if they're not aligned with you, then it's not a circle of friends you have, it's a cage. It's a cage you have that's keeping you bound up. Switch those friends. Okay? And then take that same affirmations, that same encouragement, and move it into your community. Cool. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to rock and roll. I'm going to head to the gym. Questions, comments, thoughts, let me know. Amazing, beautiful day. I hope you're out enjoying it.